Hi, I'm Rosie.
Yay, I'm back on YouTube.
Welcome to my channel, where I look into what's going on in the world intuitively, from the political to the personal. I have a Patreon page linked below, and I do personal readings. I'm extending my personal reading special until August 30th. To book your appointment, go to my website, rosieinsights.com, and enter the code SUMMER24. Hello, everybody, welcome. Rosa's like investigator. Okay, so guys, today is Thursday, August 1st. It's a little after 1 p.m. Eastern time. And I meant to do a video yesterday, but the news cycle is so intense. I just literally couldn't process like everything that was happening. I was like, do I freeze frame the video of Trump and the whatever event, right? That or do I talk about his attacks on Kamala's race? Or do we talk about the VP? So today, I got here earlier and I'm gonna do a video. So I'm trying a new format. I was changing things. Don't worry, like I try a new format where I'm gonna have the background. You know how they have, I guess, TikTok, but I'm doing it as different backgrounds. So okay, so let's start. I'm just gonna get some cards in case I need them. I may not, but I may or may not. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Also, let's see here. We'll start. Oh. What? Good, that's true. Oh no. Oh look. Okay, so let's see. Oh. So okay, so let's see. I have I'm gonna put my mirror so it covers the screen. It's mad, huh? It's mad. So we can read it. It says, so Thursday, August 1st, VPs for Kamala, right? We're gonna go over the candidates. Prisoners swap in Russia. Hostile Trump takes stage at Black Journalists Conference, and Trump's attacks on Kamala's race. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's kind of fun. I'm kind of enjoying. So anyway, so here we are. And so let's start. Okay, let me go to the next. Let me go to the next one. Let's start actually with the governors. So there are 5 candidates that I'm going to look into. Josh Shapiro, Tim Walz, Mark Kelly, and Beshear, and Pete Buttigieg. Of course, you may have seen that I did in an earlier video where I did think it could be very much, or I wanted him to be also Buttigieg, right? But still, it's, I mean, in a way, it feels somewhat unlikely. I think the likelier candidate with the information we have now is going to be Shapiro, because she's going to announce this. I guess she's going to do the first big rally as when she announced, what was it? I know she's going to start do something on in Philadelphia, and that's the beginning of her campaigning with the VP person. So we know that Josh Shapiro is the governor of Pennsylvania. So that's just by that alone we can infer that it's very likely him. So, but still, let me look at the other ones, including the one I thought, it would be truly too much of the White House. They're both at the White House already, but let's see. Okay, all right, 1 sec. So I have the cards, and let's see here. Okay, the background. So let's see here. Just shuffling the cards. I'm not gonna use, of course, cards. Maybe I may not use them very much right now, but just let's see one by one. Been here. Okay, so tell me about Kamala's choice for VP and how it's going to be announced. Okay, so tell me about, so let's look at I'm just gonna look at one by one. So I'm gonna do visions first, and then the why and the why not for each. Okay, I'm gonna try to be quick. All right, so let's see. So let's start with Shapiro. Okay. So that's, oh, hello. Oh, Josh Shapiro, Pennsylvania governor. Hello. So I think I read or I was listening to something somewhere. Someone said something like there was something posted on Axios, the news website, stating that there's a that the campaign is asking, or people on Wall Street are asking to make the donations by um is it, I don't know, the weekend or something, because there's some rule about governors donating and something like this. And somewhere I saw also something about Josh Shapiro in Wall Street. I don't know. I'm just saying this is what we know about him. So the first part of the question is, so, so tell me about him. Okay, is the question. So is it, so tell me about Josh Shapiro. And I get thumbs up. Okay, what else? Money, that's right. Interesting business. I see him shaking hands. I don't know. Is that right? I don't know. So yes, celebrate. Okay, so I see it celebrations. Why does she pick? I see that he has also an like she likes how aggressive he is and how he is kind of a, I'm getting the word centrist. Okay, let's see. What is the issue? Let's see here. What that one card for him? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, does it show? Treachery. Lovers. This could also be a job. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Is it cheating on somebody? Is it cheating? Are you cheating? Josh? Please. Please. Are you cheating? Are you cheating? The lover is cheating. Oh, I wonder. I wonder. Problems? Problems? Oh, I hope not. I mean, honestly, guys, I would, though, of course, I like Pete. I want the best I'm open to anybody, really. I'm not picky. I'm pick sides. I just, the card said it. So we'll see. But the visions are very positive that it could very well be him. So let's move to the next person. Okay. All right. Let's see. Change the screen now here to, and now that's Andy Beshear. See, my close. How do I close it again? I use a little mirror here. Okay. So Andy Beshear, that's the Kentucky governor. I listened to him before on I don't know where it was, but I was just very impressed about like how articulate he was. He was talking about, oh, this is my first rodeo on this. I don't sorry. So I'm like, oh, hi. No, and it was soon. Kentucky. Oh, no. So, um, oh, hi, Andy. How are you? So I was very impressed, and I think he's a great candidate. Like, if you compare, he was the one who said that JD Vance is not from here, from Appalachia. So I thought that he's also very smart, very well spoken. So let's do a vision. Let's see about him. Let's look at okay about him. Tell me. Tell me. I see interesting. It shows me calm waters. And I see Kamala's face being kind of like, that he's, I guess, of his personality. I'm getting that he's somehow it shows me him swimming in water, but I'm understanding the water to mean something like his, Pisces to sign like very kind of emotional, sweet. I think she wants, I'm getting that she likes like a fight, like much more, a fighter, or like, I'm thinking of the two personalities, they have to gel. And she's, I feel like she gets a feeling about people, and that's just that. That's just shows, that's because I'm doing something really quick, right? So why not? I see that it's right. I see that the plus is that he's a Midwest person. Is that right, Midwest? And I think she connects with a lot of people, but I see that something about the water and the energy, maybe the energy level and like the personality is that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, plans, making plans. Okay, hold on. Okay, public plans in the public, making plans, public plans. See, I don't have to do that. Just see what right. Two public plans. Oh, and also planning a meeting. Planning a meeting. So I'm also getting that there's something about what he's doing in Kentucky. She kind of wants, as a president, as a leader in the Democratic Party, I'm getting that she would like him to to continue that job that he's doing. That's just my sense. Okay. So, all right, so let's move to the next person. All right, so next person, Tim Walz. Oh, Tim Walz, Minnesota governor. Ooh. Oh, hi. Hello, Tim Walz. Hi, this is Tim Walz, Minnesota governor. Hi, how are you? So, so let's see. Now, guys, I try to, it's complicated. Do I have a computer here? Oh, interesting. If I know interesting information. Interesting information. I really should have gone to the other corner, huh? I should have figured these things out earlier. But I'm trying, because I know it's entertaining. Oh, no, no. Oh. There's something. Oh, okay, there it is. So anyway, so Tim Walz. So tell me about him. Tell me about Tim Walz. So interesting. I see that he has now, in comparison to actually to Andy Beshear, his personality is very kind of rough. Okay, yeah, like has a kind of a. I haven't heard him speak very much, but he has kind of a raspy voice. Very, it gives me the sense of like old school and kind of a guy's guy. I mean, as a compliment, I guess. But I'm getting that Kamala thinks that he's a bit too brash for the two of them. That she's kind of, it's going to sound weird what I'm going to say, that it's kind of like a dating situation, but it's in the sense of like, do their personalities match? Do they communicate well together? I think she's judging very much on that. Does it make sense? Like that they have to connect. They have to kind of like what she had with Biden. They trust that they had each other's back, but they communicated, right? I think she pretty much, she trusts she trusts them generally, but that's what's coming down to. And then I think there's and it's showing me sandpaper. Like there's sandpaper, I think is the voice, but also his manner is a bit brusque. Does it make sense? Like that would be the word. So that's him. And let's see what if the cards have something to say about him. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, disappointment. Okay. Okay. Moving on from disappointment. Friend. Moving on from disappointment. Friend. Like he's a good person. I mean, this card of disappointment, honestly, is not terrible, especially if he's upside down. But the friend is like, it's somebody she could trust. Okay. Or I wonder, it tells me could have been the recommendation of a friend or somebody really wanted her to pick him. I don't know. Okay. So let's go to the next person. Okay. So now we have Mark Kelly, Arizona senator. Now, the thing with Mark Kelly that I have heard, like, I don't know where I heard this, makes a lot of sense, that he's an astronaut and that he is quote unquote a math person. This is how it was described to me. In other words, he's not a very gifted speaker. He's not as charismatic as the others. And the other thing that was said is that, and that I believe very much, is that we can't lose a seat in Arizona, like because it's a purple state, right? So let's see. So what's going on with that? Oh, I see. It's interesting, the water, but he's further down. I had seen before the water for Beshear. Water, like he's floating away. And she's like, thumbs up, she likes him, but another interesting, it's like, I get this, what is this water? It's like, it's almost like again, I think she likes him, but there's a distance between them. And I think it's his personality. He's not very warm and also not very like boom, 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 like engaged fighter type. And she wants somebody like that. And then I think also, oh no, what? No, the hell is this? No, it's still Zoom. I don't know why they put that in. No, don't put it thumbs down. Okay. Has nothing to, that's so weird. Okay. So it is what it is. They're going to put it on, whatever. So anyway, so I think this is why AI, don't trust AI. Oh, it doesn't always pick up what I mean to say. You know what I'm saying? This is an AI thing, it's automatic. They picked it up. But no, no, I didn't ask for that. No. Okay. So anyway, going back into the water, is that I think she wants to keep him at bay, meaning she wants to keep him where he is in the Senate. And I think I think on paper it sounds really good, but I think it's more of a chemistry and the Senate issue, truly. Okay, so that's right. And she's like, I see that she keeps him like, but in a good way, like kind of distant. Okay. All right. So let's go to, I know I have a bias. I have a bias. I have a bias. Pete Buttigieg, Pete Buttigieg, Buttigieg, Pete, Pete Booty, beep, beep, bitty booty jeans. Okay. So what's up, guys? I really do think up to now, let's see what that it could be. Everything points to Shapiro. Let's see. So tell me about Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg. Let's see the cards actually first. Changes. Interesting changes. What else? Oh, okay. My stress. So technically the cards, I don't think just the cards alone. I think there wouldn't be. So changes, there's stress and there's changes. So that was not right. That's not a coronation situation. Let's see more. More money. Okay. Hearts, money, heart. Okay. Now the money thing, I think it could be honestly, if it's true that Shapiro can raise money better, it's like I think she really likes him. I think she really likes Pete Buttigieg. Okay, but let's see the vision. I see, okay, she's holding his hand. She's holding his hand, Pete Buttigieg's hand. And she's like, but when you're saying goodbye, like, but not in a sad way, like, oh, we're here for each other. Now, but the only thing, guys, so it looks, the only thing is like, you know what? It's this is the thing, the cards that came up for Shapiro, the lovers and the cheating. I'm like, is there something going on? I'm just like, I hope, because those things, how like stuff like that can really unravel, like if it comes up in doing a campaign, it could be used. So let's see, who the hell is up with his hair? Is so strange. Okay, whatever. So let's compare the two actually. Let me compare Pete and Josh Shapiro. So let's see, compare. So tell me in terms of, let's say today, Thursday, and then Tuesday of next week. Because what if things could change? So today, tell me one card for Pete. I'm just going to show. Okay, so working together, issues working together, and one card for what's his name, Josh Shapiro, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's money, focus on money, and another one interesting. So in a way, it would right. That makes sense. One, they work really well together, right, and the other, he raises money. Okay, so then again, first another card for Pete. Oh, Pete, very good card, Pete. I have a binder. I have a binder. Okay. Also good card for Josh. Another round. Another round. Okay. Ooh, abandon. This is for Pete. This is a card leaving something behind, abandoning. Okay. Okay. Secret. Now, secret or knowledge. Or, oh, could it be? Let's see. The other guy. Money. Look, a lot of money. A lot of money and organization. Tree. So okay, so it looks like, I think honestly her heart is with Buttigieg, but the money is with Shapiro. So I mean, the only reason and the only thing that could come up that could change things is if indeed there is something about Shapiro's like private life that could impact this, but that's what the cards say, right? And I think at this point at all, it looks like it could be Shapiro. Okay. So this is it. All right. So I'm gonna pause and then move to the next topic. Again, that was quick. So okay, so guys, so now we're moving to a different topic, which is the spectacle yesterday of Trump going to this conference. So he went to this Black journalist conference, and I was kind of watching it, and then there's so many moments doing that are like crazy. That this is why I was like, I just can't even. I couldn't even decide. I couldn't like. I can't even. I don't need to show you the videos. I'm sure you've seen them. So, but I just want to first look into what happened there. And there's different camps. Some people think that he should never have been given the spot to begin with. Others think that this was the thing that really derailed him. And what it really did is it shows that the strategy of the Trump campaign has shifted towards attacking Kamala's race, like questioning, right? And it's so bizarre, right? So because I know she is not black, they said. Like it's so and it's like very strange, like what are they hoping to accomplish with that? It only makes her look much better than ever, right? Like it only makes it look so much better in comparison to him. Like it's so, I don't know, it's bizarre. I find it bizarre. And also the fact that he his VP is married to a woman of Indian descent who has biracial, like the whole argument that Trump is making is that, oh, Kamala, he said something like, oh, Kamala, she's Indian. Then one day she turned black. Yeah. One day she turned black. Uh, and so it's just very silly, right, on many levels. But still, but it all kind of started. I don't think it started here, but like I think this whole thing inaugurated his new very winning strategy. Winning. No. So, so let's look at it. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you here the article. Trump takes hostile Trump takes stage at Black Journalist Conference. He claimed to be the best president for Black people since Abraham Lincoln and suggested Harry use her race to help her get elected. Oh, so let's see, let's see what happened there. And then do it at, I guess 35 minutes in, he was kicked out by his own campaign people that he was taken out of stage off of stage. So let me ask what happened there? What was this? So tell me what happened with Trump there. So okay, so why did they? That's right. So I see they invited him. That's right. So let him. It was kind of like it's a they wanted to show also like this is journalism. Let's let him talk. Let's do like doing something controversial. They want I don't know. There was a lot some I think the head of this organization ended up quitting the day before because she was so against it. But I see that Trump's is like going in almost like a drunk person, and I see that he's like he took it as he does a lot of times. He takes risks, and he thought, you know what, this is. He knows that that's what his campaign is about, racism, right? So he's gonna create content, quote unquote, and he's gonna make like create these quotes that are gonna look good to his audience. But I see how he comes in like a drunk person, and then I see that he uses like his mind is confused, and he uses the hate that he has like he's like is it he uses the hate that in his brain to focus the attacks. But I see that he's like kind of like a boxer being punched. He's like, ooh, like he's kind of losing it. He's really losing. It's saying he is losing the thread because the argument. Okay, this is a gross guy's one. I'm sorry, but I just have to say what I see here. That his use of like of of uh of hatred is like it's like it's focusing for his energy, but it's not focusing for facts. So does it make it's kind of complicated. It's like oh, kind of like an animal about to attack. That's like yeah, but it's saying that it's not good for like maybe in his mind he was doing some propaganda that was going to say I'm going to motivate my base to come help me, but it's like the entire circumstance of the election has changed. And Kamala is very popular, right? Like she represents the moment. She's with the moment, and he's kind of like losing it. So he's always boom, 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 giving punches. But it's saying, and I see there's like almost oil on the ground. He's slipping, and I see that the people in his campaign are watching, and they kind of know how he talks, and they can tell that he's slipping, and that they had arranged with him to make some talk about some specific talking points. He didn't talk. He didn't say the things they wanted him to say. So they remove him because they see that this is looking bad for him. They believe this. It's in fact looking bad for him. So okay, so then let's see. So what was the effect now? What was the effect of this? What is the effect of this for Trump and his campaign and his base and everything, his campaign going forward? I see it's interesting. I even see Susan Wiles, who's supposed to be the head of the campaign. She worked for DeSantis before, and she then went to Trump's camp. I see that she's like, oh, like they're losing control, like he's losing control of him. He's losing his mind. Like that's kind of like what I'm getting, that he's forgetting things, he's repeating, all the things they accused Biden of, right? So that's so now the pre and I see that the pre Trump likes the attention, for him, I'm getting that for his psyche, like that's like how do you sorry guys, I'm experimenting with this, like it's just weird that now that we got it, we don't have to have the thing background. It's kind of weird, right? So for him, he likes the attention, he likes the cameras, the press to be talking about him, even if it's bad. But for the campaign, they see how they're looking at the numbers are down. He's not convincing, and the arguments are just not strong enough. You know how everything was with Hillary and even Biden, like they had these attacks they have been working on for years. They were after Trump's son. I mean, even though that's, it was like it was a lot that they had a lot of ammunition. Now things just don't work anymore from the perspective of the campaign. So it is negative for the campaign. It is, so they're seeing it as a negative, yes. Again. And then okay, so then now let's go to the attack on, so then the campaign started to attack Kamala's race. Okay, so here is, okay, let's see. No, this is not the one. So this is, okay, what is the, oh, this is the one I really like. So, Asha Rangappa, she is a commentator. I think she worked for the FBI. She's an attorney. So, okay, so she's Indian American. Can someone please explain the strategy here? The idea that if Blacks see Kamala embracing the Indian side of her family, they will abandon her. I'm just confused. And we have also Nikki Haley, right? So what is like, what is it really this? I think, but I love how she phrased it. What can someone please explain to me this strategy here? Okay, so what is the strategy of doing this? Let's find out what is the strategy. It's saying, oh, it's just attacking her for, it's saying it's an old racist stereotype of it's telling me shape shifting, race baiting, like she's not white, she's not right. It's kind of like it's saying it's a dog whistle and it's using it to attack her. It's sort of to say that she's not quote unquote authentic, because the underlying theme here is that authenticity has to do with being pure, and being pure has to do with being white. And in the you know what I mean, in the kind of lexicon of Trump, that's what he means. So let me ask now, what will these attacks do for Trump and the electorate? Okay, I also wanted to show you this, which is also a very good point. Okay, so his running mate's kids are biracial, exactly. So they're attacking the fact that she's biracial. It's like I don't get it. It's so strange, right? It's essentially, oh, it's telling me, Rosie, it's not complicated. They're like, it's about racism. It's like, let's just talk about race. That's right. They're saying that they want to reduce Kamala to race in general, whether it's Indian or Black. But if the conversation changes to race, they could be like, oh, she's a DEI candidate, whatever, right? That's the thing that they always say. So that's what it is. Now the question, let me go back to the question again. How will this impact his campaign and the election in general? Okay, let's see. Okay. Because the whole thing is like really quite ridiculous, right? So, all right. So how will this impact his campaign and all that? How will this impact Trump's? And I see that they're like, over, it's over. It's like not a, wow, it's saying that it worked the first time, meaning like remember when Trump first started like running for president, and this is the clip of people like Melania, like when people say, oh, Melania, she's so great. Like, I don't know birth certificate. I ask, do you know birth certificate of him? Do you know President Obama? You don't know. You don't know where he's from. Do you know have you seen it? Huh? Do you know he's eligible? No, I don't know her. I don't know he birth American. Is it American? Is it American? No, I don't know. He has no right for birth certificate. Is not right. Not right. Not right. Huh? So, so like, so it's the same thing. It's like then, it doesn't make sense. It's sort of like it worked. What I mean by that, it worked before. That there was something about it that it doesn't make sense when the things were different then. Now it's just old and stale, and people are just tired of him in general, it's saying, and so therefore these things don't work in the way that they used to work. So this is it. And I see that especially for young people, that is just so bizarre. Guys, oh, it's like something else. The weird thing. remember the weird thing, like now apparently Trump is upset that we're saying they're weird, and they are weird, right? It's such a weird thing. So now, let's ask, so is Trump upset about the weird thing? The comment, yes, he's very, oh, because it's saying he likes when, like, of course, his behavior was always weird, right? But he used it to his advantage to get attention, right? To get attention, to have the conversation back to, he would repeat everything. Like the media, I'm sorry, the media would repeat what he said. So that was good for him. But now it doesn't work anymore. And he's like, now he's being mocked and he hates, and it always shows me it's interesting. We're talking about Obama. It shows me, remember one thing that happened when Obama was president. Apparently Trump was really upset. Obama, I guess, mentioned something about him during a White House correspondent dinner or something like that, and Trump never forgot it. And that's what I'm getting, that Trump is like, to him this feels similar, that they're mocking me, and he hates it. He gets very distracted with that. So in a way, that's another reason why it works, and we should continue to use that with the weird, because it really upsets him. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the final topic of today, which is not today. There's so much going on, but just for this video. Now, I thought this was like such an interesting call. So this is about the news that Biden uh uh not organized, like negotiated the release of here. Uh he negotiated the release of I think Even is the first name, and another Paul Whelan, two Americans uh that were in Russian prisons. So he negotiated that with Putin, presumably, not, I don't know if it's directly or not, but with his government. But this is such a good point. Okay, just to tell us, and I want to talk about it more here. Trump publicly told Putin a, to withhold the prisoner swap until after the election, saying it wouldn't happen unless he was elected. Putin clearly is not listening. He's reading the polls and realizes Trump is not going to be our next president. So he has to work with Biden. So I thought this was a great point. It's either that or that, obviously Putin is pretty desperate for whatever America can give him. So, so let's look into that. Okay, so why did Putin? Because guys, remember, this is important, historical context. Do you remember that the Iran Contra, the whole thing, that there were like all these Americans that were kidnapped in Lebanon, and so the Reagan administration, there was something, I remember this, they could have released the hostages or something like that, but they waited for another administration to come in. And there's somehow, I forgot the exact details, but it played a role in the Iran Contra, like when the administration changed. So here we have, and I think this is like they did it to wait for this was the opposite to a conservative administration coming in, from Jimmy Carter to Reagan. And like there was something connected to that. But here was the opposite, right? We see that Putin is like, I have to negotiate with Biden because I don't think that Trump, right? He didn't wait, in other words, right? So why did Putin wait? Sorry, he's like okay, so that's right, pushing. He's like, I see the hands of Putin putting like this. Like, what does that mean? What's the way? It's the way. That, I see he's making this gesture like he's fading. It's saying he's fading away. It's like, because if I look at myself even like doing this, I'm fading. I'm moving farther away. That's right. And he's saying that Saint Putin is no longer saying, before Putin had this worldview, the world picture, and now he's very, and he's focused on this war. It's like there's a lot of losses. By the way, did you see that there's like almost 600,000 lost soldiers and Russian soldiers in the Ukraine war, dead, something like that, at least 500,000. That's a lot of people. So like he doesn't care, but I see that he's like, it's like, that's right, he's removing himself. Oh, also interesting, he may see the writing on the wall that he's removing himself from the whole Trump thing, because he knows once Kamala is elected, things are going to get way worse for him than they already are. So that's very interesting. Okay, very good. So that's right. So I get the thumbs up. That's right. He's trying to like clean his hands because he sees. But I have a question actually about this. Do you remember that couple weeks ago, I looked into that Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, he had said publicly that he supported JD Vance. That was just the moment that JD Vance was announced. So what changed? What changed? Wait, why did Lavrov say? What changed here? Why did Lavrov say? What changed? No, it's saying that they were signaling that they were supportive, but this is saying no, this is different. They can still signal, but they know what side they're saying. They know on what side the bread is buttered. In other words, they know that when it comes to it, they have to deal. It's like a negotiation. They need something badly from Biden, or they're not in a position to ask for much for, right? Really, that's what I'm getting. And so it's different. So it's like what's that telling me one thing is not like exclude, doesn't make sense to just explain it to me that it's not exclusive. One thing is not exclusive. So, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna end here. So it was interesting, guys. Let's see, dealing with this new. It's very, because the news again, the news cycle is so intense. This is an interesting way to deal with it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna upload it. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.